back to my channel, TailoredTribe. My name is TerrellTailored. I appreciate each and every last one of you for tuning in and watching my videos. Today we're going to be talking about how to get your hair looser, how to get your curls more curly and more loose curls. A lot of you have been asking about how to get your hair in this particular pattern that I do right now. So stay tuned, keep a lot, let's get into it. If you haven't done so, take the time right now to subscribe and become a part of the TailoredTribe. I'm TerrellTailored. One of the reasons why your hair isn't getting as loose and as curly is because your hair has to be moisturized at all times. Which means if you have maybe some coconut oil or some, just a bottle of hairspray, just take a bottle of hairspray, spray your hair, keep your hair moisturized. You're not keeping your hair moisturized. If you always have dry hair, that's another reason why your curls isn't as loose, is because you have dry, stiff hair. Your hair won't be loose if it's always dry. So keep your hair moisturized. If you have to use any gel, if you do put a gel in your hair, make sure it's alcohol free. Make sure you have a spray bottle on hand as well, just to keep your hair moisturized. Give it a couple sprays, maybe 5 sprays just to go around your hair, just to keep it moisturized as well. You can actually put coconut oil inside of that water bottle, and so you will have coconut oil mixed with water or whatever oil that you choose as well, and then you just spray down to your hair, and it'll keep it moisturized, it'll keep it shiny, and most important, it'll keep it soft. The reasons why your hair isn't as loose is because it's not soft. Just as in, if you gel your hair and it's full of alcohol inside the gel, it's going to harden up, it's going to get flaky. That's why you need to have alcohol-free products inside of your hair as well. That's why you need to keep it moisturized as well as conditioner, because you're not going to be able to achieve loose curls if your hair isn't moisturized and you're not taking care of it as well. Another reason why your hair isn't as loose and very curly is because you're using too much products. Too much product can cause heaviness on your hair. When you get heaviness on your hair, as far as build up oil, build up dirt, and build up product, your hair won't go into its natural form, and it won't be loose and won't be curly. That's why you need the least product as possible when you're doing your hair, because you over product your hair, is not going to be loose, it's going to be very heavy. And that's how you get stiffer hair, is when you use and overuse products in your hair. So make sure you're using minimum products. Make sure you're washing your hair, because if you have build up dirt and build up grease on your hair, it's going to be weighed down. So make sure your hair isn't weighed down with build up grease, build up oil as well. A little goes a long way. If you're going to use coconut oil or you're going to use some type of oil in your hair, just make sure it's just a little capful, and rub it throughout your hair, because you just want to use those oils just to enrich your hair, make it more shiny, and soften up your hair as well. So you don't want to overuse products, because if you overuse products, it's going to weigh down your hair. Conditioner is very important for the texture of your hair. Conditioner actually conditions your hair, give it the nutrients and the vitamins that it needs in order to be enriched and get more defined, looser curls, as well as a leave-in conditioner. You have to condition your hair, deep condition your hair, and regularly condition your hair. Once you get out the shower, your hair is very loose because of the steam. So the best way to get loose curls is to actually take a shower. The steam is going to get inside your hair, it's going to soften up your hair, and it's going to bring out your natural hair curly pattern. Again, there's no products in my hair, so it's just conditioner, leave-in conditioner, and just great maintenance on your hair. So that's another reason why you're not getting loose curls as well. Another reason you're not getting loose curls is because you have to do a hot oil treatment. I have plenty of tutorials on my channel about hot oil treatments, but you have to keep it moisturized. Again, moisturizer is key. Make sure you have a hot oil treatment inside your hair. Make sure you're doing that monthly. Make sure you're doing a deep conditioning on your hair bi-weekly. And make sure you're just conditioning your hair every other day or so, just to keep your hair moisturized. You don't necessarily have to wash your hair, but you do have to keep your hair moisturized. Just like in the previous video as well, apple cider vinegar is very good as to keep your hair moisturized. It'll soften up your hair and your hair follicles as well. Get it enriched with vitamins and the key nutrients and minerals that your hair is missing as well. That's how you're going to get loose, bouncy curls. Another question that I get all the time is, how do you get loose curls like Odell Beckham Jr.? Well, actually bleaching your hair actually softens and loosens your curls. A lot of guys that you see with bleached hair, their hair will be a lot more looser because bleaching actually does soften and loosen up your curl pattern. But if you do it too much, that can result into some damage as well. So just monitor how much and how frequently you're bleaching your hair, because you can get looser curls with bleaching if you're going for the Odell Beckham Jr. hairstyle. So if you watched any of my previous videos, you will see the progress in my hair to get my hair in this particular state, as in loose curls, because my hair wasn't like this at all when I first started YouTube. And you just see the progress of my hair growing. The pattern is changing. A lot of you notice that as well. So just make sure you do a maintenance of your hair and keeping it moisturized. That's the #1 reason why you can't get loose curls. Try doing a twist out as well, and use minimum products as much as you can. TailoredTribe, I hope these tips and advice was able to assist you on getting more loose curls. You can see the hair progress in the previous videos. Starting from day 1, a lot of you noticed my hair progress. So these are the actual tips and advice that I use myself on an everyday basis that I'm giving to you to help tailor your life the way you want to see it. My name is TerrellTailored. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and become a part of the Tailor Tribe. And as always, it's never too late to tailor your life the way you want to see it. I'm TerrellTailored. Can't wait to see you next time.